Hey guys, this month I'm going to be sharing with you my fangirl favorites for June 2020. So here's my cat Maggie. She's being a little whiny baby and she wants love and attention. I don't know how long she's going to sit up here with me. Say hi. You gonna be good? You gonna be good? Oh goodness. Yeah, literally, seriously, you guys, I started filming, I hit record, I got my little intro out of the way, and then she just immediately started crying, crying for love and attention. Jeez, I can't film around you. This happens every time I film. Not even joking. Anyway, yeah guys, well, my cat just waves her tail. Can you all see her tail? She just waves her tail off in the air. I'll just sit here and continue, I suppose. So yeah, another month gone. Once again, another month of just not doing anything really because of the coronavirus or whatever. People still kind of being forced to stay at home in a way. On the plus side, though, I did finally get back to work this month, which was kind of nice. I've mentioned before that I work at Cracker Barrel, and Cracker Barrel can be kind of rough and hectic on occasion, so it's kind of been nice, not gonna lie, it's been kind of nice having my, what has it been, like 2 or 3 months or whatever. It's been kind of nice having that little bit of a break and kind of refreshing and regrouping, you know what I mean, because it can be pretty insane, and I seriously needed that time off. But yeah, I have gone back to work, which is kind of nice. I've liked having something to do. But yeah, at the same time, it's just it's been shitty. Let's just put it that way. It's been work has just been shitty either way, and now it's like I want time off again because I just can't take this insanity anymore. Either way, I'm still glad to be working, I guess. But yeah, it's just been kind of rough. So I've still not really gotten around to too much of anything else, unfortunately. But once again, nothing going on as far as movies because nothing's being released. But yeah, I still have gotten around to some TV like I usually do. Yeah, what happened like at the beginning of the month? I guess starting at the beginning of the month, the final season of Fuller House finished up on Netflix. I personally really like Fuller House, as silly and cheesy as it is, but I love it because I like the original. I liked Full House back in the day. So yeah, it was kind of nostalgic and satisfying watching the final season of Fuller House, and it made me cry. It actually made me cry, you guys. Yeah, what else have I been watching? I've been watching the new spin-off for Penny Dreadful. I'm curious, has anybody else watched the new spin-off for Penny Dreadful? City of Angels is what it's called. And if you had, I'm very curious your opinion. Because I still haven't formed an opinion myself if I like this new version of Penny Dreadful. It's like there's things about it that I do like, then other things that I'm just like, I'm just not into this. You know, that the original Penny Dreadful with Ava Green was just, I think that was just sheer perfection. You know what I mean? Those 3 seasons were just sheer perfection. Like, nothing to complain about with those 3 seasons. And yeah, I don't know if it's because of my extreme love of the original Penny Dreadful that I'm just having a rough time with this spin-off for some reason. I don't know. And the thing is, I'm not quite sure what it is exactly that I don't like. You know, I really don't know. I don't know what it is I'm struggling with. But it's like there's things about it I do like. It's like it has a really great cast. You know, it has a really great cast with Natalie Dormer and Nathan Lane. Just all sorts of people in there that's just so good. And there's story elements that I do like, and other story elements I don't like, and it just feels like there's a lot going on, and I don't entirely know yet what the point and the purpose is and where it's going. Maybe that's what my problem is. I just don't know where it's going. But yeah, if you've seen Penny Dreadful, I'm very curious, the new version of it, I'm very curious what your feelings and opinions are, if you're kind of in the same boat as me. But yeah, other than Penny Dreadful, I started watching the Snowpiercer TV show, which is based off of the movie that originally had Chris Evans. The TV show is definitely very interesting. You know, it's one thing. Here, let me kind of back up. Let me back up. If you don't know, let me start there. If you don't know what Snowpiercer is about, the original movie, it took place in the future, and it's supposed to have been some sort of cataclysmic, like, global event has happened, and the world has been plunged into, like, a new ice age, essentially, and like an extreme ice age. And in order to survive, kind of the remaining survivors of Earth just get on this humongous train known as Snowpiercer, and they just navigate around the globe, essentially. And that's kind of all it is. And it has a lot to do with, like, class struggles, essentially, because there's people who are, like, in first class and second class and third class, and then people who are, like, even under third class. And it has a lot to do with social issues and class issues, and it's like all of these people are in the same situation, they're all exactly in the same situation, but yet it's like there's still people who think they are better than others and deserve better privileges and whatnot. So yeah, the TV series is the exact same sort of concept. But what's interesting about the TV series, that's just it. It's a TV series, and I'm very interested to know how this is going to adapt over a multi-course series, you know what I mean? Because they've already been renewed for a second season, and I'm assuming they would like to go for probably a good 5-6 seasons, and I'm kind of struggling at the moment, like, well, how is that going to work? How are they going to create multiple seasons in just one location? It's very weird and strange to me, and I'm very curious and interested how that's going to work. If at some point they will have to get off the train, I don't know. But yeah, for right now, I am enjoying the first season so far. I'm definitely waiting for it to kind of get somewhere and pick up. But yeah, it's been really good. I definitely do recommend it. This month, I also watched another TV series on the National Geographic channel, you guys, of all random places, the National Geographic channel, a show called Bark Skins. And this show, I have a feeling no one has watched it other than me. This show takes place in, like, the 1600s, somewhere in there, taking place in, you know what, again, like in America, well, America before it's America, but kind of like in the New York area is kind of where I was getting some vibes, kind of in the New York, Canadian area, and it follows a group of English people, a group of French people, and they're both kind of rivals, and they're all trying to claim land and territory, and yeah, in the middle you got the native people who are the most kind of in a difficult place, and it's just about kind of very early America before it's America, you know what I mean? And yeah, the French and British are really going at it, and trying to win over the native people, like, hey, come to our side, no, come to our side, and it's just a big mess, and yeah, a lot of it has to do with, like, people in the, like, the business of cutting down trees and whatnot, and that's kind of where the title of the show comes into play, because bark skins was like a term used for people who chop down trees back in the day, apparently. So it's actually a very, very good show. It's one of those shows that's very slow. It's very slow, it has a slow burn, but I think it has a really good finale, even though it definitely kind of left me hanging a bit, because they were wording it like this was a limited series, but they definitely left it open, like, hey, maybe we can come back for a second season. I don't know. But yeah, Barkskins has been pretty good. If you're someone who likes this historical fiction, especially like early 1600s, early America, whatever, you'll probably really, really enjoy it. I definitely recommend it. So I guess that's all I'll say about television. Seriously, that is all I've been doing. I've either been going to work or watching TV or reading. That's kind of all I've been doing. I've not even really been going out physically anywhere except maybe every couple weeks, because a lot of places where I live still are under heavy restrictions, and it's like, why do I want to go out somewhere if it's just going to be a nuisance and just all over the place, you know what I mean? Like, even going out to restaurants, I don't even want to put up with going out to a restaurant, especially since a lot of these restaurants are at limited capacity. And like at Cracker Barrel, like I said, I work at Cracker Barrel, for instance, you know, we reach capacity like every single day, and it kind of reaches a point that we have to tell people, oh, it's going to be like an hour and a half wait. And that's irritating, you know, that's irritating having to wait for something like that. So it's like, why go out and waste my time, you know? And then, yeah, even going out, because I love going to Barnes & Noble, but even at my local Barnes & Noble, the capacity is like 50 people. Fortunately, I've not ever had to wait to go into my Barnes & Noble, at least, but I feel like I'm always rushed. I feel like the employees are always kind of rushing me around, like they want me to get my books and go, and it's like, I don't want to get my books and go. I want to take my time and browse, you know what I mean? So it's just not been pleasant going out into the world, you know, other than going to work. That's about as exciting as it gets for me, because it's just been really awkward for me. I just feel awkward. I just feel awkward going out to places. It's just been very weird. But yeah, I do have one final thing to show you guys. It is a Funko Pop. I just got one Funko Pop this month, you guys. Look how adorable this is. Oh my god. This is from The Little Mermaid, the Kiss the Girls scene, and this is Ariel and Eric and the little boat. I don't know how much detail you can kind of see in there. And then, yeah, like all of, like, the water, like, springing up from the fishes. There's a flounder. You got Sebastian over here. Yeah, the little weeds and stuff. This is such a beautiful pop. A Funko Pop, you guys. Such beautiful detail. Yeah, you got the bottom here. You can kind of see through it. This is so cute. I absolutely love it. And yeah, this is actually a Target exclusive. And they actually released this probably over a year ago. This was released probably over a year ago, and I've been looking for it, and I've not been able to find it because I didn't want to sit and purchase it on like eBay or Amazon, where the price would be skyrocketed to a ridiculous amount, you know, because I've seen people sell this for like a couple $100s, and it's kind of ridiculous. So yeah, I'm glad I finally was able to buy this at the price that I wanted to pay for it, instead of buying it at a ridiculous price from somebody skyrocketing the price, you know. So yeah, this is so cute. Guys, I'm so glad I finally got me a copy of this. Yay! So you guys, that is it for this month's Fangirl favorites. Nothing much, as usual, unfortunately, but yeah, I'm definitely very curious. What have you guys gotten up to this month? Any movies you've watched? Any TV? Anything you've been collecting? Have you gone back to work? And yeah, what is it like where you're at? You know, what are the businesses like around you? Do you feel strange? Because I feel strange going out in public for some reason, you guys. I don't know why. Is it just me? But yeah, that is it for this video, you guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you like this video, you may like these other videos. Bye, guys.